Hey, back again, only half an hour later actually. We're half an hour into a full day of AIPP illustrative judging. And I've got some good news and bad news. I've had 2 images judged, and the good news is I'm not nervous anymore because both of the images didn't do very well at all. One got a 77 with the judging critique that they offer as they close each print. The judge wanted more clarity to either the image or the story. So I need to go and, well, I don't know, I just need to process that information and see. You know, I think the images are different. I think that they're unique. I think they tell the story, at least for me, really clearly. But there's 2 types of different. There's good different and bad different. You know, bad different is the kind of different that you see on Australian Idol, where the artist is completely deluded and thinks they're an incredible singer and makes a fool of themselves on national TV. So yeah, who knows? Who knows whether my images are good different or bad different. Anyway, the second image just came up too. One of my favorites, one of the strongest, I believe. Beautiful, lonely feel to the image with a childlike drawing of a rainbow over the top. And we got in the friend zone with that one. We got, you know, scores around 78, 81, 82 maybe might have been the highest, and we ended up with an average of 80, which is a silver award. Nothing to be sneezed at, but it hasn't got the judge's attention, and it hasn't told its story, and that's exactly what I want my art to do. Now, whether or not my art takes longer, needs to be sat with for maybe, you know, minutes rather than seconds, because the judges only have the opportunity to view and immerse themselves within these images for, oh, I don't know, less than a minute generally. 20 or 30 seconds is, you know, generally how long. So maybe the blurry images and the rainbow, there is definitely 2 contrasting stories and a juxtaposition there, and maybe those 2 contrasting stories are too hard to process in that short amount of time, and I can understand that. So what to from here? I've got 2 more images. As I said, I'm not too fussed now. In a kind of self-defeating way, I kind of hope they both flop a little bit as well, like get around the 80, 79 mark. I don't know why I say that, but I suppose it would be disappointing if they did well and the other 2 did poorly, or in another sense, if they both do poorly, then I can sort of, I don't know. Anyway, I mean, in the next few days, hours, I'm not terribly disappointed. I believe in this body of work. I really think it tells a story of particularly depression, and really well, and the childlike drawing is the juxtaposition there, or the extra story to that is wanting to get back. You know, depression and anxiety stems from, for me, the worries and concerns and stresses and expectations of a mid-40-year-old father, husband, whatnot. And the childlike drawing, which was a hell of a lot of fun putting together, tells the story of wanting to get back to a carefree, more peaceful, more spontaneous, more fun, more laughter style of life. And in fact, when I put this exhibition together, that's exactly what I'm going to focus on. I'm thinking about either printing on, you know, in platinum prints or cyanotype, and then, which I've never done before. I've never done any darkroom processing before, or that style processing. And then I want to hand tint them and hand color them, and then obviously hand draw over the top of them. So I need a few days or weeks or months to process and let the exhibition, let the body of work mature. It's not that mature right now. You know, I'm pretty sure that's the direction I want to go with it in its current format, with the drawing over the top of the very lonely, dark images. But I would be a fool not to at least reconsider whether or not That's the story I wish to tell. Now, look, to be honest, I won't add too much weight to this experience. I've entered risky images before and they've always hit around the 80, 79, 80 mark. So I understand that riskier images don't result all that often potentially. When they come off really well. You know, you might get gold distinctions and this and that. But risky images is not something that you do if you want to win the AIPP APPA Awards, I don't believe. In the last couple of years, I've created sets of images based on what I think the judges wanted to see and what would please the judges. And they were very successful. I was only a couple of points off the final in both the last 2 years. This year I decided to go with a body of work deep from within my heart, within my creative soul. And I guess I need to weigh up in the future if I'm going to continue entering. Do I continue entering my passion work, or do I create work because I think the judges will like it? And for me, I think that's a waste of time. Artistically, yes, that will bring the accolades and this and that, and they can be great, or they are great. It's pretty much the only reason why I suppose I enter the AIPP, is the chance of receiving an award and to have my images judged in front of the judges that I respect highly. But as far as entering work, because I think the judges will like it, if it is indeed created specifically for that purpose, I don't think I have the time. I've got way more things that I want to do, creating exhibitions, creating new work, and creating work from my heart. I don't want to spend time, and that's nothing against the people that do, but I don't want to spend time pleasing other people. I don't feel that's where my art resides. And this is only new to me, to some degree. Focusing on the art that means the most to me. So let's go with that. Thanks for watching along. Interesting journey, high hopes, nerves, fear, hopes dashed, nerves, fear gone. Let's move on. Thanks for watching along. I'll see you next time. Bye.